Let us see the next question. A Limited is considering two mutually exclusive projects X and Y. You have been given below the net cash flows, probability distribution of each cash flows. Project X and Project Y. Cash flows, along with that the probability is given. Cash flows, along with that the probability is given. Compute the following. A. Expected net cash flows for each of the project. So we are required to compute the expected cash flow for project X and expected cash flow for project Y. Variance of each project. So along with the expected value, we are required to find the variance. Standard deviation. Okay, so we'll make the computation of the standard deviation. CV, coefficient of variation. Identify which project do you recommend and give reason. That is the question. So we are required to give reason that say which project would be accepted by us. I want you to make the calculation of question number 1A to 1D on your own. So friends, answer of the question would be like this. Calculation of expected cash flows and variance for project X. So column number 1 will be probability, column number 2 will be cash flow, assigning X variable to it. Third column is probability into X. Fourth column is X minus X bar. Last column is X minus X bar whole square into probability. Summation of that is variance, and under root of the same is standard deviation. Then we understand risk upon return is the coefficient of variation. Whatever we do for X, similarly we have to do for Y. So friends, over here the probability is 0.30, 0.30 and 0.40. Cash flows are provided to us 50, 60 and 70. So probability 0.3 into 50,000. That comes to 15,000. 0.3 into 60,000. That comes to 18,000. 0.4 into 70,000. That comes to 28,000. So here we'll make the calculation as 15,000 plus 18,000 plus 28,000. That comes to 61,000. This is X bar. Now X minus X bar. So it is 50,000 minus 61,000. So it is 11,000 negative. 60,000 minus 61,000. So it is 1,000 negative. 70,000 minus 70 minus 61,000. That comes to 9,000 positive. So it is 11,000 square into 0.30. Friends, the figure comes very huge. So we may convert this into million term. So divided by 10 lakhs. That comes to 36.3 million. Then square of 1000 into 0.30 divided by 10 lakhs once again. So it is 0.3 million once again. Square of 9,000 into 0.4 divided by again 10 lakhs. So it is 32.4 million. 36.3 plus 0.3 plus 32.4. So the answer is 69 million. Dear students, as we know that this 69 million is the variance. So as far as the standard deviation is concerned, it is under root of variance. So what you can do, friends, simply it is under root of 10 lakhs into under root of 69, and under root of 10 lakhs is very simple, it is 1000 into under root of 69. So under root of 69 into 1000, that comes to rupees 8306.62. This is the way the standard deviation can be calculated. Calculation of CV. It is calculated as risk upon return. So over here risk is 8306.62, that is the risk, divided by X bar, that is the cash flow, is 61,000. So in that case the final answer is 8306.62 divided by 61,000. So 0.1362. Whatever we have done for project X, similarly we will do for project Y. Now similar working we will do for project Y. Calculation of expected cash flow, comma variance, comma standard deviation and CV for Y project. Again the same, probability is column number 1, cash flow is column number 2, probability into Y, Y minus Y bar, Y minus Y bar whole square into probability. Summation of that would be variance and under root of that is standard deviation. Okay. So over here we understand that the probability is 2, 3, 5. 2, 3 and 5. Cash flow is 1,30,000, 1,10,000 and 90,000. So 0.2 into 1,30,000, that comes to 26,000. 0.3 into 1,10,000, that is 33,000. 0.5 into 90,000, that is 45,000. This is Y bar. So it is 26 plus 33 plus 45, 1,04,000. So now X minus X bar, sorry, Y minus Y bar, it comes to 26,000, 1,30,000 minus 1,04,000. Next it is 6,000. And for the last one it is 14,000 negative. Square of 26,000 into 0.20 divided by 10 lakhs to get the answer in million term. So it is 135.2 million. Square of 6,000 into 0.30 divided by 10 lakhs, 10.8 million. Square of 14,000 into 0.50 divided by 10 lakhs, 98 million. So the total of that is 244 million. This is the way the variance is found. So next is the standard deviation for project Y cash flow. It is under root of the variance. So it is under root of probability into y minus y bar whole square and its summation. So it is under root of 10 lakhs into under root of 244. So 1000 into under root of 244 is 15.6204. 15.6204 into 1000. So 15,620.4. That is the way the standard deviation is found. Next is the coefficient of variation CV. It is risk upon return. Risk is 15,620.4 divided by return is x bar. That is y bar over here 1,04,000. So that comes to 0.1502. This is the way the CV is calculated. So friends, we have made the calculation of the mean value, variance, standard deviation and CV. Similarly, working we have done for the project Y. Now the question speaks like this. Identify which project do you that is recommend and give reason. It's very simple for us to understand that we have the CV coefficient of variation in the answers that we have calculated. For project X it is 1362 and for project Y it is 1502. Of course the project X which is having comparatively lower CV would be better. So let us answer the second part of the question. The company should accept project X, because it has lower coefficient of variation. Full stop. CV is measuring risk for every 1 unit of return. Full stop. So lower CV means less risk taken for every unit of return. Full stop. This is the way we are required to make selection of the project X. And you can see that even the first line of the question says that A Limited is considering two mutually exclusive. So both of them cannot be accepted simultaneously. You have to accept only one of them. And friends, over here you are required to make the selection of the project based on the cash flows only. Friends, the kind of question that we have recently done was asked in intermediate examination of November 20, question number 4, and it was asked for 10 marks.